For this team coming off of last year, how important is it to get off to a good start this year, maybe get a win right out of the gate?
Yeah, like I said earlier in camp, it's we have a lot of confidence in what the group of men in the locker room, the coaching staff, the front office can accomplish. But it's about putting it on film and actually executing it. We can think we have all the talent in the world, but until we start showing people what we can do, it doesn't really mean much. So starting off fast and getting wins on our belt early is going to be really important to this team.
Big talking point so far is the left side of the line. Mm-hmm. It seems like a lot of success in the run game come from the right side. Mm-hmm. What do you say on that right side that we haven't really talked about compared to the left side?
Yeah, I think we're still growing together. Obviously, with Kevin getting banged up, we've moved guys around. I think Spencer's done well. Hub's come over and done really well for that right side. But we just got in a groove running the ball last week, so we want to keep that growing and keep that building. But that just that coming together as a group takes a little bit of time, and I think in the next couple of weeks you'll see that grow more and more.
How much of those injuries and the shuffling that has had to occur as a result complicated what you guys are trying to accomplish here at camp, and that is kind of develop that cohesion so you really can't hit the ground running week one?
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but it's part of the game. Guys get banged up and guys miss time, but I'm not too worried about Kevin getting back. That's the nice thing about him being here all last year, and he's a pro's pro. He's going to be very well prepared. He knows exactly what we're doing, the things we've changed, how we're blocking things. He pays attention and understands it. So I don't see much of a worry about a last second. Now we got to get Kevin ready. Kevin's always ready. So I'm not worried about that at all. So once Kevin's ready to go, I think we'll be off and running.
JC, last time we talked to you, you talked about gaining weight and everything. Mm-hmm. Are you noticing a difference now you got a couple preseason games under your belt?
Yeah, I think everything's gone well with that. Again, I've held my weight now, and it's about maintaining it, but I think it's helped. I think that'll be, again, like I said, at the end of the year, you kind of look back and kind of see what worked and what didn't. So that'll be something I can kind of have a better feel for at the end of the season than right now. It's still pretty early.
So what are your kind of early impressions of Austin Corbett now that he's in there at left guard next to you?
I think he's playing well. I think he's done well in run blocking. I think he's a really strong kid. And I think his step he made from week 1 to week 2, it's similar to what I talked about in the offseason when he came back from that break and kind of understood everything and just had a lot better grasp of how things run. So he's developed really well, and it's been nice playing next to him. I think putting him between me and Joel, he does a really good job of talking to both of us and kind of understanding how we see things blocked and need our steps a certain way. He's done a really good job of kind of meshing between the two of us.
And so you were talking about not being worried with Kevin out because you guys kind of know each other. So what is the process like getting used to a new left guard with you? And what's that like?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it just takes some time, and a lot of that comes in individual. It's tough in live team reps or game reps to kind of get your footwork right. So a lot of that comes in individual practice and film room and meetings to kind of say, hey, I want you to take these steps. This is what we're going to call here. This is the footwork we're looking for. And Austin's a really bright kid. So he picks things up. You tell him one time and he's got it, which is really nice to work with. So he's done a really good job.
Do you have a feel for kind of him as a person, what makes him tick?
I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but
have you got to know him on a level?
Oh yeah, I know.
You kind of know what he's about.
Yeah, I mean, he's a hard worker, and he's one of the guys that really wants to be great. He wants to develop. He's always looking to learn. He's always picking older guys' brains, trying to figure out different things that they do, whether it's on the field or just preparation-wise, how we handle days off, how we handle preparing for a game, how we watch film. He's always looking for those little things on what older guys do to last in this league, which is exactly what a young guy at this time of year should be doing.
Now that it's been a couple of weeks and a couple of preseason games are under the belt, how do you think Joel's really adapted to and embraced his new role at left tackle?
Yeah, I think Joel's done really well. Obviously, he played offensive tackle for 4 years in Nevada, but it's going to take some getting used to, and it's going to take a lot of reps. But he's given it his all. I give him a lot of credit. I mean, he's the ultimate team guy to do this for the team and step up, and he's produced and he's played well. I think every week is going to be important to him. Just the more he sets and the more he works, the more he blocks miles, it's all going to be beneficial for him.
What have you been What have you been working on in this camp? What area did you think that you really needed coming into this season to improve yourself as a player?
Yeah, I think pushing the run game. I think getting more movement at the point of attack. I think a lot of that stuff is working with the guards and kind of getting our footwork straight. And then with the weight, just holding the point on pass blocking and not giving up push in the pocket. That's kind of the way to kind of ruin a pass play early, is getting push up front and getting in the quarterback's way. So those are two things: getting pushed forward in the run game and not getting pushed back in the pass game.
Anytime I talk to offensive linemen, you guys almost universally say we love run blocking. How fun was that first series the other night when you guys just ran it right down the field?
Yeah, obviously run blocking is an offensive lineman's best friend. So when we have the ability to go a handful of plays without having to pass, we're not hitting any third downs, not getting in long yardage downs and distances, it's a big help for us, and it's great to set the tone and get the clock moving, and just obviously the first game we didn't run the ball the way we wanted to kind of just put those thoughts to bed and just go out there and show what we knew we were able to do and put that on film right away was nice.
In the first preseason game, I think Freddie Kitchens talked about how the running backs were pressing a little bit. Did you guys find yourself pressing at all, and how much easier was it to get in that rhythm for game 2 than was game 1?
Yeah, I mean, game 1 we only ran the ball 2 times, and the one they brought a free safety blitz off the front side of our run, which is going to kind of screw the run up, and the next one was a trap. So it kind of tough to get things moving with the ones. And then we made a concerted effort this second game to really run the ball and get in our stuff and really dial into what runs we wanted to go. And I think we knew what we were capable of, and we knew what we could put on film, and it was just about getting those called and really showing what we can do.
Do you see a lot of Joel and Austin? Because I mean, they're like.
Yeah, we call them the twins. We call them the twins. And I mean, if you sometimes watch, even Joel playing so much guard, their sets are almost identical on certain plays, which we laugh about in the meeting room. But they're both great guys, and they're both hard workers. I think as football players, they're similar in how they move and how they play, and as guys, they're very similar because they're really great guys to have around.
How much benefit is that for you to have a guy that's kind of just like Joel right beside you, whereas you have Joel right beside you?
Yeah, Joel was a Pro Bowl guard, so I'm not going to bump Corbett there yet until he gets there. I won't put him right next to Joel. But as it comes to working and strength and power, they're very similar. I think Corbett has all the tools to accomplish what Joel's been able to accomplish at this level, and he's doing all the things he needs to accomplish that. And that'll come in time. And it's tough to do what Joel's done at this level, and that's produce at a high level for a long time. So obviously that's the goal of any offensive lineman, is to produce for a sizable portion of time. So that's something I know Austin's going to work towards.